So I was waxing my roommate's asshole like a good roommate does.
Lydia, I have a really important question.
What?
Will you wax my asshole?
Oh, sure.
Are you?
What the fuck, bro? I mean, that's how you ask Michelle.
Wait, what?
Why, Lydia? I want to wax it. Because I want to wax it. I'd be way better at it than her. I don't get why you would ask her over me.
Oh, excuse me. We won't talk about that, but did you know I love you?
You know when you're drinking with people and someone's like, oh my God, you're absolutely shit-faced. But you're like, I'm half shittered at best. I'm all right. But then you have to prove it to them. Here's what I always do. I say, ask me the quadratic formula. And they say, okay, what is it? And I say, the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And they go, okay, I guess you're fine, yeah. Am I saying this because, oh my God, I'm so good at math? No. I don't even know what the quadratic formula is for, you guys. But in high school, we had to memorize it like a song, and I was like, this is an opportunity. I'll be damned if I don't memorize the shit out of this. You know, because I could now recite it from a coma. The reason I did this is because of this exact situation. I wanted to be able to play someone like a fucking fiddle later in life. And now it's in my back pocket. Am I recommending that you do this? For legal purposes, no.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished. I see.
Nobody warned me that when I started using Excel for my job, that one day I would start using Excel for pleasure. Last night, my husband and I were talking about all the house projects that we want to get done in the next couple of years. And I said, you know what? Pause. I'm going to quick make an Excel spreadsheet. I got to organize my thoughts a bit. And then I spent 4 hours making a spreadsheet. And it's intense. It's beautiful, but it's intense. It has hyperlinks to all the contractors, to different tutorials, to build plans, construction, like materials that I think we're gonna need. It has cost analyses. It's got so many formulas. It's linking between different sheets within the master spreadsheet. It's beautiful. And I woke up early, too, to work on it for a few more hours before going to my day job, where I've spent the last 5 hours working in Excel.
Day 1 of trying to run through a solid door as my atoms align perfectly with the atoms of the door, and we pass through each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't get my shit rocked.
Dude, the duality of man right here. This is college. Oh, Fabio, fuck my mother.
What do you mean?
You beautiful, beautiful man.
What is the point of this?
Look at these infidels.
God, why do you give your toughest battles to the strongest soldiers? I can't handle this.
I really didn't. I gave you like 2 and you made them into a bunch of little ones. You had like 10, but then they like grew on their own like a fucking hydra or something. I don't even know how you did that, but you did, and you did it to yourself.
I think the number one skill I've learned, my lighting is a lot. The number one skill I've learned by living with boys is that I can sleep through a lot of near emergencies, because a lot of things seem to get real close to emergencies and then they figure it out. But you know, I just don't intervene until they absolutely need me. They'll come get me if they need me. Anyway, last night, I go to bed pretty early. I have like a very specific routine. My little rat brain can't handle change, so I have to wake up at the same time. Anyway, I've probably been asleep for a couple of hours. It's probably 1 a.m. and I wake up to you got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna stick my hand in there for you. And I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, the other one's like, it's not my fault we have a shit toilet. And the other one's like, well, you could have bought a plunger. And he's like, well, you could have bought a plunger. What are we gonna do? Let the house fucking flood? And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. And this goes back and forth for a while. And the way I have to handle this is just by rolling over, maybe put my headphones in, turn on like a box fan sound for a little bit, and just like, this is not gonna be a me problem if I wake up and the house is flooded. That is how it is. So, you know, it wasn't wet when I woke up.
Just a young man, just a young working man waiting for the train, commuting home, eating a healthy snack, I love you.
Alright, this video is for the boys only, so if you're not a boy, keep on scrolling. I'm just looking for some advice on my PC setup, looking pretty clean right now. Now that it's just the boys, I need some help reframing my door frame. It's been like this for a couple weeks now, and I just need to know when I start. Alright, now that it's really just the goddamn boys, who's gonna help me rank these games? These are probably the best games I have for the PS4 right now, and now it's really just the motherfucking boys, alright? Who's gonna help me pick what I'm gonna drink this weekend? We got High Noon, we got Corona Premier. Alright, now that I've confirmed it's just the boys, how do you shave your butthole? I'm assuming you have to have a second person involved, but I don't trust anyone like that at this point in my life. I just need...
Alright, so here I am. Yep. Okay. So... yeah, so I'm trying to take this video, right? And I just want the lights to be on. I love this cat, dude. What a little man.
On this episode of It's Funny Now, College Breakdowns, here's a clip from my weekend.
I got my period and I'm trying to cite the fucking Bible. And he said to cite it as a book. But I don't know who's the author.
No one gives a fuck.
Sad bitch number 2. Who's number 1?
Zach fucked me over. He fucked
That
all
makes
of us
sense.
over.
Kayla, can I see your tattoo?